Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to answer a question that was posed to me, and that is, can a person coexist with a narcissist? And the answer is yes. A person can coexist with a narcissist, but at what cost? That's going to be the real question. What will be the cost of it? And I guess, on an intellectual level, the cost will be depending on what that person is looking for. Now, if you were looking for honesty, if you were looking for loyalty, if you were looking for a true commitment, if you are looking for monogamy, okay, these are things that a narcissist cannot give you. They can't give you that. They can't give you that. So if you're looking for a real relationship in that sense, then, and you still want to coexist with this narcissist, you're going to give up those other very heavy and crucial things that people have when they're creating true intimacy. Okay, because it's not even like, and I understand we live in this world and people have different views and people have different things that matter to them in a relationship. But the narcissist is not even what I would call a polygamist, because they're not upfront about it. Those people that are in polygamy situations, typically they know there's a first wife, there's a second wife, there's a third wife, or there's however the case may be. They're given a choice to join in with that. A narcissist is selling you on one thing and they're doing another. And yet and still, I've been posed a question: can you coexist with a narcissist? Yes, you can still do it. But again, at what cost? At what cost? Now, the lower level narcissists, they usually don't have much to offer but their gift of gab and their dirty sex. Now, as we go up the rank of narcissism, we find other narcissists that are actually in positions of power. So they have financial means and such. So a lot of the women that put up with them, they may do so in exchange for what they would call or consider a comfortable life and financial means, or perhaps they're setting the narcissist up themselves, maybe their goal is to get with the narcissist, marry the narcissist, have a few children. If he, wants to be remain that cheater or whatever, he set himself up to lose half of his fortunes and pay child support and alimony on the way out the door. So some women will get with these narcissistic guys in power and they'll set them up in a certain sense, because all the cards will fall in their favor at the end of the day if they're willing to endure this and that and pave things out in a certain way and gather their evidence. So, when a person poses a question of can they exist with a narcissist, I guess it depends on what your agenda is and what you want. But if you want a real relationship of real intimacy and all this emotional support, and you're not going to get that. And even with a lower level narcissist, you're not even going to get the financial support. Chances are he's going to be mooching off of you. Or perhaps he may have other levels of supplies in which he can secrete, financial gains from and bring that back to you. He may do that. But even then, it's going to be limited, because if it was that great, he would be with them and they would be the primary source and not you, chances are. So it really depends on your mentality and what you're looking for in this relationship with the narcissist. Now, if you are that woman that is, I guess, just looking for sex, they just, maybe they enjoy the sex with the narcissist and they're not really thinking about much else. I guess to each his own when it comes to that. And that goes to you guys out there too that can get hooked on a female narcissist that likes to hook their men in with what they would call great sex. They'll find out how to please you, and they'll do that for you. Back flip on you if need to be, and that can usually hook a guy. When she's putting it on him like that, and maybe he hasn't evolved past the point of his flesh, and that will be a controlling factor in the relationship. So it really, really depends on what you're looking for. But even in those situations, you're still selling yourself short because, I guess, if you feel like you're having this amazing sex with the person, well, at what cost is that coming as well? Because like we said, usually they've had multiple partners. So you're at increased chances of sexually transmitted diseases. And for you ladies out there, and even you men, you do not want to get that narcissistic woman pregnant. Oh yeah, she's going to have you for the next 18 plus years, and she's going to get all the child support she can, and she'll be on to the next supply because your job is done. And then you women, if you have a lower level narcissist, he's going to stick you with all the work and rearing the child. He's not going to give you no emotional support or to that child either. And then if it is a narcissistic father with the means, financial means, I guess if you take him to court, he'll give you what the courts say, and then he'll still be emotionally voided to both of you. So, there's possible consequences to just playing around with these people, even on the surface. So it's just something to keep in mind. But people say, hey, can I coexist with the narcissist? Can I? If you think it's something good that you're secreting out of it, it's actually not. It's not, because even that sex, it comes at a cost. It comes at a cost. Everything they do is with an agenda anyway. So they're not even giving that sex to you or their conversation or time with you to you. It's all a setup for something else that they want from you. They don't do anything for free, and whatever they're giving to you, they're going to want it back tenfold. So if they are giving you sex, like I said, that female narcissist could be trying to trap you in hopes that she'll get pregnant. She'll figure it out. If you're weak for alcohol or something, she will figure it out. So I want you guys to keep that in mind.